Well, now that I could start posting again, that I could festoon the world with my crazy ideas. I actually something that it was Kevin Samuels who said it, and he was talking about college-educated women, and he's like, "How is it that you have this college education, you have now all this debt, and you're then talking all this head about your college education, and you're talking all this head about like how you went to school for this, and men are intimidated by your mind." But the thing is, Kevin Samuels and I, like many of you gentlemen, you've lived now quite a number of years. So you've gotten to see the outcomes. What really is bothering the white liberals is ratchet outcomes. That's what's bothering, well, all liberals, really, whether they're white or not. But I think it really is affecting white female liberals quite a bit more than, and it was really something that especially Samuels brought up, because among especially black Americans who are religious, you are not supposed to bring up class and talking about it, because it's like putting on airs. Class, God's supposed to be able to reach anybody, the poor man or the rich man, and because so many black people know about poverty and know about like this idea of like they've seen these rakes and these rogues, and a lot of preacher men are rakes and rogues, and kind of come out of it, and become preacher men. Or you see somebody like, say, Wrong to Strong, JC, who's he's Mexican, and he lived so one of the most loco lives. JC's life was loco, and homie was hardcore ganged up, and like more than most people can even imagine. And now he's on that God pill because he's seen evil. And so all these people who say, "Oh, we're fighting the evil of fascism," and I've been college educated, so I know the difference between right and wrong, but they have these ratchet outcomes. You can hear it in the background, can't you? You all can hear the ratchet outcomes building up. It's only a matter of time till you're all just ratchet and in debt. Low class, ratchet, and in debt, trying to act like you're still middle class. See, with us Gen Xers, this is actually one of the saddest things about my generation, Generation X, is how we acted like we achieved middle class. Some of my friends did achieve middle class, but overall, it's not like a past generation. No. This is low class, middle class. Ratchet outcomes. Liberals and their ratchet outcomes. And they're so angry that the religious, with their humble, low, they don't stand up for themselves. They don't fight back. They won't fight the fascism. They won't do the things that all the people say they should. But they have outcomes generationally that are better. This is something I was thinking about, because it's a hard thing also to talk about, because this is something even my mama brought up about my dad and some of the extended family that she started to notice about my dad's extended family and the tradition of being a white liberal, and that she was just sort of astonished at how kind of low class and that it was, and I think really deep, not so deep down, that really is getting to them. That they're sitting back there thinking, we made tattoos an art form, and now it's high class, but it's not. It's not high class. There's something it's about, and it's not high class. And some of you you've seen those MS Paint memes. People are talking about, one day you're going to be old and you're going to look at your grandkids and you're going, oh, yeah, look at all these tattoos I got. And you're going to be like, wow, Grandma, you look like a real whore. You truly look like trash. I was, god damn it. There was one, it was an MS Paint meme that somebody did, with just the heads, and but some old lady head. She's all tatted up, and then little kid heads. You look like a whore, Grandma. I was like, oh my god. You fucking based motherfuckers. You based bastards. Your funniness. Oh, so looks like somebody got the vid at the shop. So poor thing is out, and really, this is one of these where I'm like, oh, kid. Oh, you poor kid. Because, this kid never got the vid, ha ha ha, because Donovan's got motherfucking testosterone for days and the energons. Ain't bothering me. It ain't bothering me, son. So, I don't know. I just thought that I would bring that up, because it's even something that I kind of don't like bringing up, because it's like, in a way, I think about, like, well, remember how you used to DJ those parties? And it's like, yeah, but I mean, Soul Night had a little more class than that. Then I think, and I'm like, well, there was that one time. Then there was the punk rock, the punk rock parties. Those were pretty low class. That was orange juice and Pabst, I mean, it's not exactly a brass monkey, but it's similar. I remember days getting day drunk with the restaurant crew. I used to work at the restaurant, so it's like, I get it, but yeah, it's just, there's that part of me. It's just a little sad. Just a little sad, because there's this now, especially, that I see, like, wow, a lot of these women are in debt forever. Holy shit. And their fucking education didn't get them anywhere. Ratchet Outcomes. But hey, look who's talking. Look at this guy. Look at this guy with his, hey, look at me over here with my Ratchet Outcomes. Look at me. Look, I got a fashionable hat. Whoa, hey, So, well, who am I bragging? Who am I bragging about? But I gotta admit, I don't think, actually, when I think about some of my outcomes, like especially the PM outcomes I've had, and I want to thank someone special who got me into precious metals and into stonks. Remember, we were watching BTU. I never sold it. Like, I bought some BTU. And you were like, oh, BTU, yeah, I'm going to step out of it. And I was like, oh, shit. On my M1 Financial, I did some BTU. Luckily, I did. Dude, lucky I did. Holy crap. Oh, some of the other stonks are not so good, bro. But BTU, doing all right. Oddly enough, petroleum. Long-term petroleum and natural gas keeps all those are doing great. And then it's like something like Southern Copper, like some weird like that, like not Cameco, but Southern Copper is still doing well. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, now it makes sense. Now that I say it out loud, it makes sense. There's of course a high demand for copper. I know this because I'm watching stories every day about ratchet people here in the Northwest stealing it. And with that, have a good night.